your hands down. Kia ora koutou katoa. Kia ora koutou katoa. 7 weeks ago, I stood in front of the press and New Zealand as the newly elected leader of the New Zealand Labour Party. I called it the worst job in politics. I was wrong. The last 7 weeks have been nothing but a privilege. I have been incredibly lucky to meet and to talk with New Zealanders across the country. Lucky to have had a platform to talk about ideas and policies that I know will change people's lives. And lucky to have worked with a team who were as committed as I was to change. It goes without saying, though, that in a campaign and politics, you need more than luck. You even need more than your mum's baking, regardless of how good it is. The late, great Colin Meads once said, if you come off the field and you feel you haven't done enough, you've let the side down. I've come off the field knowing we gave it our all. Because elections are not just about the race. It's about what we can do after the campaign that makes them so important. That is why, for every column analysing our relative performance, for every poll, I had a few different forms of motivation. They came in the form of people. They shared their stories, their time, and often their arms. I have had more hugs on this campaign than I've probably had in my life. There was a young woman from Waikato University who shared with me the story of her struggle with mental health, a story that sadly I had repeated in almost every town I went to. There was the man in Kaitaia, the RSA, who wanted us to bring hope and work back for their young people. Or the woman in Palmerston North who just wanted to see us rebuild the homes her city had lost. And it wasn't just people, but whole communities who inspired me, including, for instance, the families of the Pike River men. Victory for us. Victory for us was always about victory for them. Now, I haven't done as well for them as I would have liked.
Yes, you have.
And as Labour leader, I will take responsibility for that. Bill English and National have taken the largest number of votes. I've called Bill and acknowledged that and the campaign and work that he's put in. I genuinely believe we share a passion for what we both do.
We love you!
But the final outcome of tonight's election won't be decided by us. It will be decided by MMP. And sometimes MMP leaves us with an outcome that requires a little bit of extra work. I simply cannot predict at this point what decisions other leaders will make. But I can tell you what we will do and what I will carry with me in any conversations that might be had over the coming days. First is the commitment that we will hold on to the ideas and issues that will help us to build a future New Zealand can be proud of. New Zealand can be a country that rids itself of child poverty, a place where everyone has a warm, dry home, a place where your health is everything, And the kind of care you get reflects that, where the education system is world-leading and the environment we have is befitting of the title Clean, Green New Zealand. These are the issues. These are the issues that we must and that we will pursue. But that commitment also stands no matter what position we find ourselves in as a team. We will do everything we can to work with any party that shares our belief that New Zealand can be better, that life for our children can be better, and that the next generation can expect better. We will collaborate, we will do things differently, and we will keep listening and earning the trust and faith of New Zealanders. And finally, as Labour leader, I can assure you we will remain relentlessly positive. And not least because I struggle to muster a facial expression that isn't a smile, but also because I do believe optimism and hope is at our heart. It is part of who we are as New Zealanders, and it is what we will bring to the job while we constantly push for better. But my final words are words of thanks. At the beginning of this race, I said we would run the campaign of our lives. I was only one part of that. Alongside me were the many thousands of people who reached into their back pockets to help us, who signed up to volunteer. And one of those people was Seta Langi. Seta is 18 years old. She lives in Mangere. She joined our campaign just 7 weeks ago, just like me, because she was the first in her family to go to university and she believed in our vision for education. Seta has door knocked for us every day for the last 2 weeks, and last night was up till 5 a.m. sorting data before she started door knocking again at 10 a.m. Seta is one of thousands, and she's one of the reasons I feel so humbled by this election. The final thanks goes to each and every single person who put their faith in us, who cast a vote for change and for Labour. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I believe New Zealand's best days are ahead of us. So on this night, I pledge all my energies, my every waking moment to ensure that no matter where tonight's result takes us, I am committed to a future we can all be proud of, a future that is better. So let's keep doing this.